Welcome back, graduates. All right, so today I'm really excited. I'm actually super excited because I don't know if you've known, but anytime you go on a Shopify store, a lot of times, especially new beginners, they have the Dawn theme by default. And that's what Shopify gives you, Dawn theme. So when you go to any Shopify store, you'll really, that just starting out, you'll see that it is using Dawn theme. And one of the ways you'll know that is if you go to Shopify Dawn theme and you just, view their demo. Yeah, it looks really nice. They're on version 10 right now, but there's two ways to always tell that it's Dawn theme. It's this cart bag, their signature cart bag. And then also a key trick is if you inspect elements and then, if you go into view page source and then you go and click on control find and you do theme name, kind of click a little bit, click, and you'll see right here, preview default theme, Dawn, and it's stated everywhere else that it is Dawn theme. If you just continue looking, everywhere is Dawn theme. So those are the two big indicators that you'll always see that it is Dawn theme, which is the icon, but also just how it looks. A lot of people keep the same layout with a banner, rich text, products, and then this multi-column and no image, and then sometimes they have the text right here, text with columns, and then sometimes they just have a few quick links or not even a footer. They remove the footer and just have it right down at the bottom here. So what I want to show you today, very excited about this, is the cart icon. And what you're going to be able to do is change out the cart icon. So hopefully when you do have, this snippet, this is a paid snippet, unfortunately, took a little time, but this is a paid snippet, it's not free. But if you have this, you might be able to kind of twist your customers and thinking it's a nice animated, cool, branded, store that is not Dawn. It just gives a little bit more of a, I think, a perk, so it doesn't all look the same. So what this looks like, if you want to see it, is if you go into, this is our demo store, ignore the demo images, we just put in some, coffee content and things like that. So right now it indicates that there is something in my bag. Now when I go into here, I do have the Dawn slide out enabled right now, the Dawn slide out drawer enabled. This does work if you have a notification or a pop-up or a drawer. So going here, I'm just going to clear this cart and then did you see that? It just closed the box. So the box is nothing right now. So that is the empty state. I can go into choose options. The quick view also works here too. Add cart. And it adds to my site out, and then I'll be able to indicate, it's also indicating that there is something in my bag or a box or a cart. I think it's a really cool, cute little feature. And, if you change out the fonts, not the default font that Dawn gives you, you can start really seeing that it's not a Dawn theme. So we do have also these snippets, the animated circles here. This is just, our marquee. We, put big text here, and we give you settings for that as well. However, because of the sensitivity of the cart icon, we as of right now just gave you this, and later on you'll have options to choose what kind of icon you want. But as of right now, this is what the animated cart icon box looks like and performs and functions. So you want to know the steps, right? All right, so what we're going to do is it does work on Dawn version 10. Now this only works on Dawn 10. We've verified that this works on 10, but it does not work on 9. We've already tested, it does not work on 9 and not any of the older versions. In addition to this only works also if you really haven't had any custom development in your theme. So what custom development means is like any apps, like if there is, let's say for example, a app that is called like rebuy and it really works with how the cart functions, things like that, it might not work, and we can't promise you that it would work. So this only works if there has really not been any custom development adjustments to the code. And when you go and if you need help, please answer honestly if there has been code, so that way if we do provide the support, we know what file has been touched. We already know just by looking what file has been touched, but it'd be great to know too if there has been, just for our peace of mind as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we have changed up how we're doing our installs. I know that a lot of our customers have complained about, you know, the zip, the file, the formatting. It's not, you know, displaying properly. It didn't give out. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to do it in a Google Docs form. And from there, you'll be able to, it's going to be through a digital file. So you purchase, and then you'll be receiving the documentation. Please follow along with that documentation. I'm going to give you the tutorial here as well. And then if there isn't, we do have an install fee also that covers it. We just send over a store access request, and then we handle it for you. But again, I cannot stress this enough. This is a paid snippet. This is only working on Dawn 10, and it's a really cool, you know, feature to have that changes up your store and how it works. And it really, I think, even from here, just the preview doesn't even look like Dawn. So later on in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can really design Dawn and really utilize, you know, its functions, its settings, and its sections to really make it a converting store and not just use the default layouts that it provides. All right, so enough. Let's get into it. So when you purchase a snippet and you get the install fee, it's going to look something like this now. So let us know, give us feedback if this is the better way to go about it. We tried, you know, the HTML, we tried different apps, things like that, but it didn't really, you know, work out the way we wanted. So let us know if this works. So what it looks like is this is the simple, you know, cart bag. Like I described, and then this is how it's going to look on an empty state, and then when the cart or when the box is full. And it will animate as well, instead of providing the number count. And then this is the install fee or install code that we're going to provide for you. So step one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, and if you haven't already, I definitely suggest you update to the Dawn 10. It has a lot of perks, you know, but more fixes than anything. But if you do have, you know, a younger version, it's always going to update you that there is a Dawn updated version. So I'm just going to click on here, and I'm going to add this to my theme library. And this is how you can simply just get the newest version of your Dawn theme, or usually of any other theme that you purchase through Shopify. If you purchase a theme that's outside of Shopify, the developers will probably email you letting you know that there is an update through email. So right now, this is not a version 9. This is just copying over and updating to version 10. So I'm just going to rename this, and I'm going to do Dawn Box Testing. Dawn Box Animated Icon. So right over here, just so I can differentiate, the live theme does have it. I'm just going to preview this and preview. And right now it is not, but it does have my slide out. So what I want to do is I want to go into my edit code over here, and there are 4 steps to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the first step is go into my header, and with the new Shopify update, this is just the header.liquid that I'm touching. I'm not touching the header groups at all. So I want that to be very clear for you guys. So go into my sections and go into my header. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find cart icon bubble. So I can just, you know, simply copy and then paste this, control find. And right over here, there's a couple steps to this, just the first step. Right under this line right here, usually around 330 if you haven't had any custom code, you're going to go and click enter. And between these two, I'm going to paste what we provided right here. So it's just going to be this right here. I'm going to paste that right into here. And then what you can do is you can click save, or you can click format as well. Sometimes just ignore this if it looks like that. Just click save. And then the next thing I'm going to do, which we do mention, is you're going to go and you're going to comment out the second portion of this. So the second portion of this, which states in the install fee, goes from the liquid right over here to right over here, the end if. You want to make sure that it does not go and cancel out the link here. This means a link. So I'm just going to go and comment this out. So I'm going to do my control and I'm going to do my slash. So that cancels everything out. The next thing, I'm done with my sections. The next thing is the JS, and keep a close eye on this because this can get a bit tricky here. So I'm going to open up what I know already is that I'm going to modify is the cart JS, the cart notification, and the cart drawer. So the next step I'm going to go, step 2, go into my cart JS. So my cart JS right over here, and I am going to go and just copy this, locate the assets. I'm in my assets, all 3 are in here, and I'm going to find where around line 120, and I'm just going to copy and paste that into here and find it. So notice that there are 2 parts where it's calling in this file. So it's not the first one, it's line 120. Make sure or it will not work. So right over here at 120, I'm going to take if this section and take this whole string, and I'm just going to replace it. So I'm going to hover over. So right after this gets section, this is what you're going to do for the next 3 JS files. So after this right here, I'm just going to copy, I'm just going to replace this. But we do mention also in the documentation that until you reach const updated value. Const means constant. So right over here, const value. So I'm just going to take this whole section and I'm going to replace from here to here and not touch right over here. So I'm going to paste that. Asset saved. Now I'm done with this and I'm going over to my cart notification. So now for my cart notification, I'm going to scroll down to step 3. Well, I'm going to go to my cart drawer, actually. Cart drawer. And I'm going to locate the file around 75. So this is around 75 now. And I'm just going to copy this right here. So notice how it's around line 75, again, without any added code or other code previous modifications. So around line 75, I am going to take this string right over here, and I'm going to replace it. And I'm going to make sure that it is all before the set time. So right over here, set timeout. So everything is going to be before. So it's going to be after this, but before the set time. And I'm going to save it. Now the last step is going to be, and it's using the same code for the cart notification. So going to the cart notification now. And I'm going to find around line 40. We state it's around line 40, depending. And I'm going to just copy and paste that section right over here. And we mentioned it's around line 40. This one's around line 39, give or take. And replace it with this code right over here. And make sure you only hover and replace what we mentioned, and also keep everything at the top of if this header right here. So keep this, but replace everything else. So we're just going to replace So if this section, cart icon bubble, you'll kind of recognize that this was already the previous code from the other section as well, just in a different area. We'll go here and save it, and that should be it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to preview this just to see. Right now it is in an open state because I have items in my cart. So if I go into trash, it closes out, and I'm in a preview. So this is the one that I'm previewing on the one I just uploaded and created, Dawn box animated icon. So it does work really well. So let's just go into here. I'm going to add the cart, and now you will see that the cart has now have items in it. Now what I want to show you is I'm going to go into my customizer. Notice that when I click customize, I'm only customizing the one I just added this code to. It does not affect the live theme. So this is the preview state, and I wanted to show you. So right now it is a slide out cart. It does work if it is a pop-up notification or a page as well. So in order to change that out, you're going to go into your theme settings. You're going to go at the very bottom of the cart, and here, cart type, you can just choose door, a page, or a notification. So I'm going to show you page, and I'm going to save it just to make sure it works. I'm going to go into my preview state, close out of these, and now you'll see that it is a page. When I delete this, the box closes, empty state. I'm going to continue searching because I just love coffee, and I'm going to add, and it does open and work like it's supposed to for the page as well. Now let's go to pop-up notification, and let's take Shopify a little bit to update. I guess Shopify is a little bit to update. So I'm just going to choose my option, add to cart. I guess their pop-up is a bug in itself. Go into a product here. So now I have 6 in cart. 6 in cart of this. That's the thing with Dawn. I chose pop-up. Anyways, so pop-up, so they do work. Just wanted to show you it all works. Verified it. I think it does add a great touch to it. Let me know if you like snippets like this, like these. Let me know if you like this in general. Again, this is not a free snippet. It takes some time on this, but it does add value, we believe. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, we understand as well. Don't forget to like, comment, and click the subscribe button, and see you in the next video.